What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to part 2 on tips on how to get TikTok famous. So if you guys don't know, I actually did a part 1. I will leave it in the cards. I don't remember which side the cards are on, but I'll leave it in the cards for you guys. So if you already watched my first one, welcome to part 2. I see you're fully invested on tips to get TikTok famous. And if you haven't watched my part 1 yet, I would definitely suggest that before you watch part 2. So thank you so much for watching part 1. Welcome to part 2. We still have 4 tips for you guys, so if you're excited for this video, give it a like, comment down below video ideas for the future. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and like I said, don't forget to follow me on TikTok. I will leave it in the description down below. Definitely go follow me on there, and then comment on one of my videos that my YouTube channel sent you, because I would love to know, because I don't know where people come from, and I would love to know if you came from my YouTube channel. So let's get into the last 4 tips. So the first tip I have for you, or technically the 6th tip I have for you, is make it look professional. So like production is key. So you need good lighting, good setup, good background, good quality of your camera. I think that is very, very important. I know when I go on TikTok, I kind of scroll past the ones that are darker, not a good background, and like the lighting isn't the best, like I said, darker. I tend to scroll past those more often than I would if it's bright lighting and good quality and all of that. I don't know why, I just feel like when it feels more professional that way, even though it's supposed to be an app where you're just literally playing around, having videos for fun. Like, it's not like YouTube, I guess, but I feel like professional looking videos are better that way. Better lighting, everything, better like standout colors, so like bright yellow, blue, pinks, like reds. Like, I feel like it just stands out so much more to the eye. It catches the eye so much more. Like, for me especially, if I see a bright colored video compared to like a darker video, I would definitely go watch the brighter one first. So definitely make them very, very professional. So lighting good, good setup, and good quality. Next tip is definitely to post often. So in my last video, I said I post about 8 times a day, which is crazy, but you have to be that way because you never know which video of yours is gonna go on the For You page, and it's very hit or miss. So you could not get on the For You page for 20 videos and they could not get you famous at all, but all you have to do is post that one video that makes you go viral and it goes crazy. You don't know why it ended up on the For You page. So it's very hit or miss. So I say post often. Like I said, I post 8 times a day, every hour or every other hour, depending on when I feel like posting. So sometimes I will start posting at 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. I'll stop around like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, depending on if I have the amount of videos I need, or if I need to make more, I'll make sure that I only post every other hour. But definitely make sure you make a good amount of TikToks. Learn dances, learn singing videos, learn so many different things. Comedy, like learn all of that so you have a variety of things to post, so you're not just doing like the same dance every single video. You could do that though, like whatever, that's up to you, but just definitely post often. Make sure you have different content and it's good. It's good. So the next advice I would have is interact with your followers. When I first started, I totally interacted with my followers a little bit more than I do now, because I just don't have the time now, to be honest. Interacting with your followers is so important. Comment back to them. Your comments actually count. So say you have 1 comment and you comment back to them, you have 2 comments, it actually counts as 2. So the more comments there are, the better it is for your video to get pushed out there to more people. So don't comment like 50 times on just like one person. So just make sure you comment back to everybody, like their comments, interact with them, because it makes them feel so much better. It's more likely for them to follow you and keep up with you because you noticed them and you interacted with them, and you're going to continue to interact with them. So just make sure you're very consistent with that, because if you're not, then people will be like, oh, she's changed. Like, for instance, Charli, when she first started, people would be like, she would comment back to them, like things when she wasn't like crazy big like she is now, but now there's so many comments and people like, oh, like the fame got to her head, she doesn't comment back to us anymore. And she said it's overwhelming. She almost doesn't even look at the comments anymore because the hate comments were too much for her. She's only 15 or 16, I don't remember, but it's so hard on the mind when you get a lot of hate comments, because I've gotten hate comments on there too. It's very, very hard. So just delete the hate comments, people. Don't listen to those. They are just miserable, I'm telling you. But definitely interact with your followers, because that's very important. The next and last tip I have for you is to be original. Be yourself. Don't put on an act. Don't make it look like you're someone you're not, because eventually that gets tiring and that gets boring, and it's just so much to keep up with. So definitely just be yourself. Be your 100% self. Even if people judge it, it doesn't matter. Not everyone is gonna like you. Trust me, it took me a while to learn that. Like, not everyone's gonna like you, and you just have to be okay with that. Definitely, like, they're just not. I don't know why. They're just not, you know? Everybody doesn't like everybody, but that's okay. But definitely be original with your content, but at the same time, to a certain extent, because, like, there's so much out there to do. So you can copy people, but if you want to put your own twist to it, like, do that. Like, it's just so much fun, and there's so many opportunities you have on TikTok to grow, and it's so easy to grow on there. So I just think that if you guys follow all of these tips that I'm giving you, and if you do a little bit more research into it, you will definitely be good on your TikTok. I think you will grow tremendously, because I listened to people, I've researched, I did hours and hours of research into my TikTok, and that's how I've gotten it to grow so much. And I think it's just crazy, because I can't even grow that much on YouTube, but I've grown so much on TikTok. It's just insane. But TikTok has definitely helped my YouTube channel. So if you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram you're trying to grow, I suggest going on different platforms as well, because if you have someone on a YouTube channel, they'll go to your TikTok. If you have someone on your TikTok, they'll go to your YouTube, and they're helping each other out in the long run. And I think that is very, very important. Okay guys, so I actually decided to give you 2 more tips. 2 more surprise tips you had no idea about. So the first tip, I guess I will start. It's a couple hours later since I filmed the video, but I decided why not give you guys a couple more tips, just because tips always help. So the first, not the first tip, because there's so many tips already, but the next tip I have for you is follow people. Follow small influencers, chat with them on there, follow them, and then, like, you guys will become friends, and you guys can duet each other, and then, like, you guys can feed off of each other and get each other's followers that way, which is really, really smart. Is to, like, I guess, network, I guess. Is that what networking? Would that be networking? I think that's what it would be. I think that's just, like, something that's really smart to do, is to follow smaller people or people with the same amount of followers as you, and, like, duet with them, chat with them, get to know them, possibly be their friends, and then you guys can feed off of each other. And the actual last tip I'm going to give you is something I thought of, like, after I finished filming. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need to tell you guys, is to share your TikToks on your other platforms. So share them on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Snapchat, your Twitter. Just share them, because the more you share them, the more they get out there, the more people watch them, the more people are like, oh my gosh, that girl's so funny, I'm gonna go watch her, I think our videos are great, and stuff like that. So just make sure you are sharing your TikToks to your other platforms, because it helps push them out into other worlds, apps, I guess, and it's just, it'll help you grow, get more followers, get more likes, get more comments, and stuff like that, to help your TikTok grow into something you never thought it would grow into. Okay guys, so something else I forgot to add to my video, which I'm just gonna add this little clip in really quick, is make sure you look presentable, put yourself together, put some makeup on, do your hair, wear something cute, because if the cuter you look, the more people will watch, which sounds awful, but the more put together you look, the more people will watch, the more people see how much you have your life together when you really don't have your life together. And I just think it's always so good to look presentable and make sure you look decent and not like no makeup, hair ratty, sweatpants on. Like, make sure you look professional, because if you want this to be like your job, or you want to be an influencer, you have to be professional and you have to look professional. So do your part and just put a little makeup on, put a little something in your hair, put a little cute outfit on, and dance. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below video ideas for the future. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, And definitely comment down below and tell me if you used any of my tips and if it helped you at all. I would love to know. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.